The greatest mistake a man can make is to be afraid of making one. This is a topic many people try to avoid. Many people try to neglect because failure hurts and failure makes you look at yourself as bad, weak, incompetent, not smart. But I want you guys to understand that when you're in the gym, you are looking for the limit, you are looking to fail. And in the short term, you feel weak, but in the long term, you are building yourself. When I'm reading a book or I'm learning a new skill, in the short term, I feel stupid for not knowing it, but in the long term, I'm making myself smart. Failure is required for growth. Every attempt increases the odds. And I've learned through reading books. Man, I love Brian Tracy's books. I've read at least 5 of them. Man, I love Napoleon Hill's books, Robin Sharma, many subjects. And I've learned that with every setback, there's an opposite comeback. With every advantage, there's a disadvantage. With every disadvantage, there's an equal advantage. But it is all what is in your mind and how you respond to failure. When I fail, instant. I have now just made it up in my subconscious. I do not even have to think about it. I instantly think about the lessons. Okay, what did I learn from this? Could I have avoided this? What could I have done better? When I fail at something and I get emotional, I say, where does this emotion come from? So I can encounter it and face it. This is the problem with many of these guys. They try to improve, but they're not willing to face the failures, to face the mistakes, to look themselves in the eye and say, you know what, I'm lacking in this area of life and I'm doing good in this area of life. I think what is extremely important is to also acknowledge where you are lacking. If I know it is no problem for me to go to the gym consistently, but the one disadvantage that I have is I have no self-control when it comes to eating food. Man, my friends, peer pressure, this, that, they invite me to go to this store, that store, we buy some this, that. You need to look yourself in the eye and say, okay, this is where I'm lacking for the next month, for the next 2 months. This is where I will be working on myself. I have failed, but I will learn from the failures. What did I learn? That I'm weak mentally when it comes to resisting unhealthy food. What will I implement for the next time? Now on, I will run on a strict diet. No more junk food for a month straight. What I advise many of you guys also to do is once a week, 1 day a week out of the 7 days, just 1 week fast, 24-hour, just water fast. Do not eat anything, just water. This is very good physically, but also mentally, because what junk food does is it fucks up your brain. A lot of brain fog. You get lazy, incompetent. You don't want to go to do the things that usually you know you are meant to do and you're comfortable doing. But when, at least for me, what I have seen, again, failure, and I've looked myself in the eye and I've seen where does this come from. When I eat McDonald's, for example, the next day I am not willing to go to the gym anymore. I have no motivation nor the discipline to go because the brain fog is just battling, and it is so unnecessary to battle when you can just avoid it at all costs. And then yeah, what should I call it, man? Just try it out. 24-hour water fast. Physically, it's extremely good for you. It takes out all of the unnecessary body fat that you have. It it eliminates all the brain fog that is around you. You don't even know you have that brain fog until you do that 24-hour water fast, and you will see how you are in your best shape. If you really want to know your full potential, 2 3 days, 2 to 3 days water fast. You will see. People always say, yeah, you have to eat because if you don't eat, um, not be able to focus. You will be weak. This that. I can tell you, I feel the strongest. I feel the most focused when I haven't eaten for at least 24 hours, because then the subconscious activates the survival mode, fight or flight. It is just the get rich or die trying mindset. It is just the survival mindset which everyone needs, and I encourage everyone to try it out. Last week, I just finished the book, The Odyssey, which is, of course, the Greek mythology story about Odysseus, who finishes a 10-year war. He was at war for 10 years. He finally finished the war, he won. He goes back to Ithaca, his home, his kingdom. He's the king of that place. But it is a 10-year journey. The gods punish him for being disobedient, for doing this, for doing that. He encounters a lot of setbacks. But one thing at the beginning of the book that I read, which I will read a small piece of it, which I've read down because it's also inspiring to me. When you start on your way to Ithaca, pray that the journey be long, rich in adventure, rich in discovery. How does he look at the failures he encountered in his 10-year journey? Actually, it's a 20-year journey because it was 10-year war, 10-year journey back home. How did he look at it? He could have looked at it, man. Oh man, the gods punished me. Oh man, I've learned nothing. This, that. But he took lessons out of every encounter he encountered, every setback he encountered, and that just helps me stay motivated in the times of desperation and self doubt, because you have to understand that no one truly wants to be that guy that never has any setbacks and just has the success in an instant. Everyone says, yeah, I wish I would have 1 million right now, but yeah, no real work done for it, no real setbacks, no real sacrifices. You don't really want that. You don't really want that. You want to be able to be the person who says, yeah, I have slain the dragon, that dragon that faced me, that hardship that faced me. When you look at guys like Samuel and Noah, who have been so successful, they've only been growing. I've been following that guy since he has 50K followers on Instagram, maybe 10K followers on YouTube. Now he's at like 300,000 followers on YouTube and about 950,000 on Instagram. It's an immense growth, and you can see that he has slain dragons. When he went to jail, how many people were mocking him? How many people were telling fake stories on his name? He has slain the dragon. He has come back a bigger man, a better man. You don't want to be that guy that just has everything handed to him like the billionaire. You don't want to be the billionaire's son. You really don't. Truly, I really don't. And what I've just read, enjoy your journey to Ithaca. Maybe your journey to success, what your successes might take 10 years, but enjoy the journey, because at the end you will have story to tell. Imagine when you have grandkids. Your grandkids ask you, please tell me a story of when you were young. You won't have anything because you were too scared to start anything. You don't have any stories to tell. You don't have any slain dragons. You ran away from the dragons. I want to be the guy that said, yeah, I failed. When I was that age, I felt big. When I was that age, oh, I thought I couldn't get out of that situation. That is why it almost sounds like I am seeking failure. It's weird to say, because it almost sounds like I am chasing failure, which I am not, but I am just addicted to growth, and I know that from failure, I believe there's the most growth. Yeah, man. The greatest mistake a man can make is to be afraid of making one. That is the greatest mistake a man can make. The greatest mistake a man can make. Many people want the success but are not willing to risk. No risk, no reward. I'm in Kigali right now, Rwanda, so the scenery is different. Man, I wish you guys could be here and enjoy this as well, because the view is beautiful. We have the city, the lights on. It is currently, what time is it? 12:30. 12:30 currently. You know, I'm enjoying life, seeking failures, learning from lessons in all areas. I want to learn, and me myself, I also know where I am lacking and where my weak points are, and it is hard to focus on that and hammer on that, double down on that, because I know I need to act in that sense, or in that weakness point, to confront it and to improve it. If you want to be able to bench 100 kilograms, yeah, on the bench press, do you think it's smart to stay at 60 kilos? You have to chase you have to chase the limit. When you can bench 60 kilograms, okay, throw two plates of 2.5 kilograms on it. Let's go for 65. In the short term, you feel weak, this, that. In the long term, you're making yourself stronger. The journey to Ithaca is there, and enjoy it. What is your journey to Ithaca? I know what mine is, but it can change in the future. I'm young, and I've also known what my goal was 2 years ago isn't my goal right now. And maybe, probably, what my goal here is in 2 years won't be the goal that I have right now. But I will chase it, and failure is where I learn. I don't really have any much more to say. I wish everyone has a great day and can take a lot of info and, yeah, motivation, realization from this video. That's it, man. Ciao.